Okay, I'm not doing a fucking mic for this. This has just happened to me. So I had this ex, we were on and off for 2 years, and he's got a new girlfriend and everything, right? And so he's just rang me and cried over his other ex to me because he saw, I mean, I'm his ex, okay? He's got like 10 exes that he's fucking, you know, what? So he's just done that. He's just phoned me and cried to me about his other ex. And I'm like, babe, I'm literally not interested. He was like, oh, I really loved her. Like, you don't understand. And all this. And I was like, I do not want a relationship. I do not want to hear about your relationships. I do not care. Okay? I'm working on myself. I'm working over getting over you because, yes, I would go back to him like a split second. Do you know what I mean? But I will not. So what I did was I said to him, look, I'm not the person to be talking to you about this. Do not ring me again. I do not want to talk to you about this. This is a you problem. This is not my problem. I'm not here for that. And then he still ranted on about it. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And so I said, bye. And I ended the call. I was like, look, I'm not the person. Bye. And I think that is generally the most self-care that I have ever done for myself. And I think that's definitely so powerful. Like, I did have a very good cry over it. I'm not even gonna lie, because that hurt when you hear someone that you used to love, or like, because part of me, I think, will always love him because obviously on and off for 2 years, that is the longest relationship I've ever had. And he's lots, and not like, he's a first for practically everything in my life, and I met him at my worst. Unfortunately, he does not feel the same way about me, and that's soul crushing. But it's also something that I learn from. And I think any girl whose ex keeps coming back at unreasonable time for you, just leave. Just you do yourself that favour and you do yourself that self-care and you just go no bye. Because I think that's generally the most powerful thing I've ever done. If you sit there and say no to something you do not want to do, especially if it's someone like that you will always love. I think that is so powerful. Because I've done the same with my dad. I left my dad because he was so mentally abusive towards me, and I left my own dad. And for like this whole amount of time, I've never felt that strong. Like that day I felt the strong, I felt on top of the world because I did that and I have accomplished something for myself. I think I'm so proud of myself for doing that. Is actually unreal. Unreal. That is just unreal to me. How have I actually sat there and done that? I have just sat there, walked away from something that I would have never walked away from in a million years, just because just talking to him I would have absolutely loved. But he only phones me whenever he's bored or he's got a problem. And I am not his problem solver. I am not someone who's just there to entertain you or help you. I am my own person. I deserve to be treated like that. And likewise to him. Do you know what I mean? I didn't ring him. Last time he rang me was because he had erection and he could not get it down. And then aired me for 2 weeks. Do I deserve to be treated? No, I fucking don't. I do not deserve to be treated like that at all by anyone. Any person, any man, any woman, no one like that. Do not deserve to be treated like that in any sort of way, and I will tell anyone who treats me like that, I will just bye. Just will go, because I don't deserve to be treated like that, like I've said a billion times. And I will say it a billion times more, because do you know what? I do not. That is awful. Who actually does that? That is awful. But do you know what? I'm looking at myself now, I'm thinking, fucking yes, girl. Do you know what I mean? Yes, girl. You do not sit there and you do not, you know, take other men's bad mouthing of their woman or someone else if it's going to hurt you. You do not have to stay in somewhere that's going to hurt you, because I wouldn't. I don't. I've just done that, and that shows how much I've healed. But I just don't deserve to be treated that way, and I don't think anyone does, and I don't even think he does. And you know, I've just fucking done that. Do you know what I mean? I've just done that. I've just done that for myself. Oh my god, I've just done that for myself, and I'm not even sad about it. I'm not even sad about it. The only thing that I was sad about is the fact that he was fucking moaning about her. And I've just, self-care. Do you know what I mean? I've just fucked him off because self-care, do you know what I mean? Fuck off. Do you know, sorry, I keep on, it's because my phone's kind of sliding. But, go me. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I'm feeling great right now. I'm like, oh my god, yes. Because that shows so much, like, inner strength to just be able to leave something like that, because past me wouldn't be able to do that. She'd be like, oh no, I still want to stay on call with him because I want to be there for him at his lowest, so he remembers it and he wants to come back to me. He's not going to come back to you, babe. It's been 2 years. He will not come back to you. There's no way. There's no way. He's not going to come back to you. He was there at your lowest. He will forever be your lowest. You will always go back to him at your lowest. So don't. Doesn't deserve you or me. Doesn't deserve anyone. And one day he will learn. And you know, I'm feeling top of the world. I'm feeling like, yes, girl. Fuck them men. Fuck them men. Because I'm so happy by myself. I do not care for no man or anyone apart from whoever is okay with me and whoever treats me like how I deserve to be treated. And I could name only around about 4 people who would actually do that for me, not including my family, because I know my family would do that for me anyways. But I can only count around about 4 people who would actually do that for me, maybe even 3. And I'm okay with that, because I would rather have £3 or £4, let's say £3.50, than 300 pennies. Do you know what I mean? It's worth more to have a littler amount. I think so. What's that saying? A little goes a long way. And I really think it does. I really think it does change you, and it really does it makes you see the world differently. It really does, because I walked into the college thinking, oh my god, yeah, like I'm good. Sorry, I'm going on to a whole different topic now, but oh well. But, I went into this college thinking I'm just gonna hang by myself, but I met Carisha, and Carisha's my best mate. She backs me up in a room where I'm not in. She stands by me even when everyone doesn't like me, you know. And it's just not just because she can sit there and fucking everyone likes her. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, she still sits there and backs me up no matter who likes her or who doesn't. And I think that's such a real mate. And I really hope that the rest of my mates that I make in the future and now do that for me, because I generally think that is worth so much more than just a penny. Like, £1 is worth more than a penny. That is worth so much more to me. And I'm so grateful. I always bloody film these at like 1 o'clock in the morning, but that's just happened to me. It's gone, oh, I'm upset, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just gone, no, fuck off. I don't want to hear that you're upset. I don't care. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure. We should agree to be mates, but at the moment I'm working on myself and I cannot be your mate at that time. And that is not my problem. I said, go talk to your other mates about it. I'm not here for that. Like, I am to a certain point, but I'm not here for you to be like, oh, I miss her. Oh, I love her. Oh, this, oh, that, knowing full well that I'm probably not over you and you need to actually deal with that yourself. You are nearly 19 years of age. You need to do that yourself. And he might see this, to be honest, but at least he knows that I'm not fucking bothered. At least he knows that I'm not here to be trampled on, or I'm not here to be used in any sort of way, and I will not. I'm standing on business, girl. I'm standing on business, and you need to as well. You need to stand on business, girl, because that's exactly what I've done, and I'm so happy for doing it. You need to do it to make yourself happy. Sure, you might feel sad for it, or whatever. It might make you feel sad, but change is good. Change is something that I've needed, and I've done it for myself. I did it. I'm so happy. But anyways, I'm gonna end this here because I keep on going on about the same point.